here we are, the first Raw of 2016. And they were smart. They used it to build up one major storyline, and then to feed into the Royal Rumble, and to feed into Live SmackDown on Thursday, also on the USA Network. We begin with Stephanie, and she needs new theme music. I'm not digging like Little Kim, way past Little Kim's prime. Roman Reigns comes down, and they figured it out. Roman Reigns can't cut a promo by himself. Give us someone strong. Which again goes back to comparing them to superheroes. A good villain makes a good hero. People loved Hogan because Heenan, sorry. It's easy to confuse Heenan and Heyman. They're really close. Because Heenan created a family. The sole purpose was to destroy him. What made Sting so iconic was the battles like Sting, Dusty Rhodes, Steamboat, was the battles against Flair and the Horsemen. What made Sting during his transition so awesome? He battled the NWO. How come people cared about Austin? Because he fought the McMahons. So you see a pattern here? A really good villain takes your hero to the next level. That's why John Cena's boring. He's defeated pretty much every single villain. Roman was like, I'm gonna, if your dad gets him away, I'm gonna put him in the hospital. I wish he would have said morgue, but PG can't go that far. So we're gonna bookend this one. So they begin with that, and of course the last like half hour. So much this night was recaps as to why these two guys are fighting. And I'll be honest, I was kind of like, I heard something, that's why I had to type something real quick. And I was like, all right, well, here we go. What's the beginning? What's our end? End ends up being just the big, rough, sort of bizarre. You know that it's going to end with Sheamus nailing the ref, even though I thought what would have happened is he would have hit Vince. I think only Austin's done this, where he locked out the ref and then grabbed a hold of the hand, and used the ref's hand to do the count. But it's like, all right, not bad. You know it's gonna be a screw job finish. They brought in a second ref. It was Armstrong, super jacked ref. And what made super jacked ref great is he was from way back when they did the screw job with Daniel Bryan. I'm reading because of... Okay. A buddy of mine said that AJ Styles and a lot of Bullet Club might have signed with the WWE. Ooh. Ooh. Man, if that's legit, but this is Dave Meltzer, so it's flip a coin for Bullet Club and AJ making the jump. Man, that'd be sick. Anyways, back to what happened on Raw. Yes, the signing of the potential of AJ Styles to the E, as well as Nakamura, Gallows, and Anderson would be that's a game changer for the E. Man, you put those guys with Fergal, or as we call him now, Finn Balor, you could make the run of the main roster. Oh, it'd be sick. Game changer. So anyways, so then he lays out another ref. And then third ref comes down. After down in triangle followed by down in square, he wins and he retains. And then Vince, who he still looks jacked for a dude who's like 70, but you can tell he's nowhere near where he used to be. So he's like, "Let's be trained about we'll hit the Royal Rumble against 29 other men." So essentially they've stripped him of the title because he can't go into it as the winner unless, and this would be a convoluted way of doing it, you put Reigns in as number 1 or number 2. Therefore, he has to go looking stupid strong to win the Royal Rumble. Or whoever eliminates Roman Reigns becomes the champion. And then everyone's gunning for him. Should be some good stuff. All in all, crowd fully behind him. Crowd is behind Reigns because they finally put him against a worthy enough villain that nobody pops for Vince McMahon. No one's like, yeah, ooh, Vince is here. He is one of their strongest heels. Of course, the whole time Stephanie was getting in Roman's face, I'm like, man, if only Roman had like a female relative who is a professional wrestler. Because had Tamina come down and super kicked Steph, that would have been an amazing moment. But anyways, moving forward. Kevin Owens fought Neville again. Great, brutal, pissed off Owens is an awesome Owens. Plowed right through him. Dean Ambrose was on commentary. Ambrose on commentary is money. So it's like you had gold, diamonds, platinum, and money to sit outside the ring. It's like Scrooge McDuck's money bag. So, Owens gets the win back because 50-50 booking. Goes to lay out Neville some more. Ambrose takes him out. Ambrose puts Owens through a table. Man, that's going to be an awesome match at TLC. Wait. So we get two factions after Survivor Series because we're now doing awesome table spots after TLC because Titus O'Neil and Stardust finally had their one-on-one match. Stardust, great game plan. I loved how he reacts to the crowd. Titus O'Neil plays the Hoss guy, hits Clash to Titus, 1, 2, 3. Decent match. Would have been awesome on like Superstars or main event. Not something they should have really given time to for Raw. They had too many recaps to do. Becky Lynch challenged Charlotte for a one-on-one match. To go back to their match from 2 months ago. And Charlotte's like, but I beat you fair and square. Becky should have retorted, you mean fair and square. And they put on a match where the crowd got into it, got out of it. Becky brought her back into it. Crowd kind of beat her up. Becky got back into it. Beautiful face and peril spot. Reversed the dirty pin with a dirty pin, and then Charlotte laid her out. Oh, I did not see Charlotte turning on Becky coming for like months now. Charlotte is a genetically superior heel. Just push her as heel, makes sense. The League of Nations, the two that get no heat, Del Rio and Rusev, took on the Usos. And the match was pretty good. Del Rio, when he hit his really bad double stomp, I don't like it. Forcing the guy in the corner to hold onto the ropes. And like a legit, not like they're struggling to get out, they're just waiting for the move. This time they did it not in the corner, but in like the middle. And it looked sick. It made every curb stomp look like love taps. League of Nations got their win because they're the most dominant team. But with 50-50 booking, they appear dominant every other time. New Day came down, began to do a promo with their countdown. The new Titantron that I saw on SmackDown, which they have now, is just so over the top. That's awesome. Watch their Titantron. Watch their little like barcode thing at the bottom too, with the blind unicorn just like sliding across, like someone clicks it and it's like just dragging a bitmap. It's fantastic. During the countdown, Jericho comes down. And I was like, alright. Did they go in the back? We need someone to be part of a 6-man. Jericho? Jericho? Cool. Cut a nice promo on him. Called them stupid, so they look like idiots. He's going to be in the Rumble. Then the New Day took on a team of the Dudleys and Kalisto. Which, if you saw SmackDown, this is about the same match. Just, this time the heels won, because 50-50 booking. That's how they have to do these bookings now. Ryback took on Big Show, but the Wyatts got involved and laid out Ryback, and the Wyatts got involved and they attacked Big Show. At which point, Bray then said, we are war, we are famine, pestilence, and we are death. And apparently, this means the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which I'm cool with. So now I'm waiting for them to get some other guy to show up who will be called Apocalypse. And then they can tie that into the X-Men movie coming up. Dolph Ziggler took on Heath Slater, who came down the ring with Adam Rose, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas. They're a group called the Social Outcasts. But Slater got a victory on Dolph Ziggler. It was weird. It was random. It worked. Man, Survivor Series is going to be up. So many 4-man stables now. Got the family, got the League of Nations, got the Wyatts, you've got Social Outcasts. There's just a lot of great 4-man teams. Let's see if I'm leaving anything on the table. No, not really, because they spent a lot of time trying to build up to SmackDown and the Royal Rumble, with the big McMahon angle being your primary focus. All in all, pretty good. I do wish that they would have done maybe a little bit more, but I know that they're trying to keep everyone nice and healthy moving forward when it comes to the live SmackDown. But beginning on a pretty good note. Sorry that I had to divert and be like, oh man, it would be freaking amazing if they were to have, signed. If they were to sign those guys to WWE, that is the game changer.